And here we go.
We've been friends online for so long, it's time for us to take our relationship a little bit further, like in like a sexual way or something. Oh, my bad. It ain't like that. Excuse me. Fuck it, that's neither here nor there. Despite the rejection, I'm still gonna help you get settled in, baby. You might not be the flowers type girl, but I got something else for you. Hi, y'all. Welcome to Los Santos.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of my Starting Over series. Now, before everyone starts commenting it as well, yes, this was inspired by Sonny Evans' video. However, this is completely different than what Sonny's doing. Sonny's take is a lot more comedic and stuff like that. And sure, there's going to be funny moments in here, but personally, I was more interested to see how bad it actually was to start over from scratch in GTA Online in 2019. Now, what I have done is I've completed a brand new PSN account by the name of Extra Unhappy, which is a bit of a tip of the hat to a friend and a moderator of mine, which I thought was pretty funny. But I also created a female character because that's what the people in chat voted for. I also went with a serious character rather than one looking like a clown, so I made a bit of an effort to try to make it look halfway decent. I do not know anything about fashion or how women are supposed to look like, because I don't really interact with them ever. But with that said and with that done, there will be a season 2 of this, more than likely. I'm not making any promises, but it's probably going to happen, where I will be taking a completely different approach with it and basically have chat constantly deciding what I will buy, what I will do, etc, etc, in order to make it to the goals that I'm setting myself to do. Now, these goals are very simple. I need to reach rank 120 and I need to have every existing business within GTA Online that are good for making money, which would mean that a hangar would not be one of those. They're terrible. So essentially what it comes down to is that I would have to own a bunker, a cocaine business, a special crate business, vehicle warehouse, and that is pretty much it. At that point, I have created a character or an account where you are able to make decent and good money by simply, playing the game. And obviously, if I have those businesses, there's really not any point in moving forward, because at that point I'll be literally doing the exact same thing I would be doing on my main account. The point of this series is very much going to be is that how bad actually is it to make money as a new character and rank up, etc. Just basically start from scratch. I will not be getting any help from everyone. I'll be solely playing as a solo player, no crew members, no friends, nothing. Just myself, my knowledge of the game, which everyone else should be able to look up on the internet as well as a new player, because that's the whole take on this. Sure, I'm gonna have an advantage with the fact that I have played this game for the hours that I did have played, but I still feel that with that knowledge and with the, I don't want to call it skill because everyone is still going to tell me that I suck anyway, but with the quote-unquote skill that I have, sure, I have that advantage, but as a newer player, sure, it's going to take a little bit longer because it might be a little bit more difficult for you, but in general, GTA is a pretty accessible game. But with all that said and all that done, let's dive into the recap, which I will be doing every Monday on the YouTube channel, and then every Friday at 7 p.m. UK, I'll be live streaming basically a new episode. I might be starting to do them more frequently, so keep an eye on my Twitch page and also on my Twitter. I'll be announcing whenever I do one of these streams again. It might be a random one here and there too, especially if we're going down later down the line, or if there's a really good double cash NRP event, because obviously I don't want to drag this on for too long. I don't really feel like spending an entire year just ranking up one character, so but for now it's probably going to be the case where I'm going to be streaming it every Friday and every Sunday, but I'll let you know on Twitter and on the community page on YouTube, where I always announce live streams. But Fridays at 7 p.m. is always a given, so if you want to see how I'm doing in a live stream form, or if you just want to check out the recaps, both are completely fine. But enough rambling, enough introduction stuff. Let's just get into it, because it was quite interesting to start out on. First, of course, I started out with the tutorial. Obviously, that went all pretty smooth. I got my first place. I got my first $3 grand. And one funny thing that happened though is that the random that I was racing with got taken out by Lamar.
off your ass, fool. Looking good, baby.
The random just got taken out by Lamar. That's amazing.
Funny girl.
Did he take the car? Where are you going? Get back here. What are you? Come back here. What are you doing? Hey! Sir, good luck with your journey on GTA Online. He is so fucked. He is so fucked. Like, he is going to die. He is actually really fucking dead. Like, literally, he's gonna take 2 steps and some oppressor mark 2 is gonna rain hell on him and he will uninstall the game and never ever come back. Oh, he's a dead man. After I completed the tutorial, I grabbed a bunch of money together and I was able to buy a mini SMG. Now some of you might question why I didn't get a special carbine straight away, but hear me out. The reason I took a mini SMG is because obviously this is one of the better options to take in order to do drive-bys and just basically have an all-around good weapon. You're no longer stuck with a pistol. You're able to use it inside of a car, inside of a bike, and also just on foot and still be relatively effective. And of course, this wouldn't be a brand new character if I wouldn't be using the age-old trick of selling a baller for almost $9,000, because that's just the quick and easy money that you can make. It's quite interesting that as a lower ranked player who basically just started out, how much $9,000 is actually worth to you. I mean, as someone who has millions on his main account, you're looking at the baller thinking, I'd rather blow it up than just put in an effort of selling it. But it's very interesting how your mind really changes when you're doing this. Speaking of doing things, the LTS that I had to do during the tutorial was, that was quite interesting because I'm so used to having my max stamina on my main character that rolling wasn't necessarily a thing, nor was running, which immediately got me killed. I cried a little bit. Wait, what? Oh, he's on the roof, isn't he? Oh crap, I can't roll! I can't roll quickly! No! No! I'm so used to my main character with the stamina! Oh no! I can't roll quickly! Oh, I have to keep it in mind! Oof! First LTS already losing. What? What? What kind of lag was that? After I got done with the LTS, I was able to buy myself an extended mag for my SMG, and then I noticed that I was only rank 4, so it was really time to get myself up to level 5, so I could go buy myself a garage and an elegy. But unfortunately, I needed $2,000, so I robbed 2 stores. Then I died, and then I needed $19 more, so I capped a fool. But unfortunately, if you want to deposit 26 bucks, you can't, which I never had an issue with ever, because I never deposited 20 bucks in my account. So more people died until I got the 50 bucks that I needed to actually do get that 50 bucks deposit. And then I noticed that my social club wasn't linked, so I couldn't get the elegy for free after I bought the garage for 25,000. Yeah, the elegy isn't free anymore? Oh fucking hell! My plan has failed! No! No! Social club. Hold up, I gotta link my social club. And after that, all that stuff was sorted, I was finally able to drive my brand new elegy and have a decent car to drive around as my personal vehicle.
Listen, this is
Boy, I'm rank 3, I ain't got no money. I got a whopping $1,532. I am not able to buy anything of you, Tony. Stop it, get some help. Buy a shark card, come on, do it, man. Just buy a shark card. Very simple, just buy a shark card. It's not difficult. Fucking do it, pussy. Do it, pussy. Buy the fucking shark card. Rip out your wallet and spend. Spend.
hello, don't say anything.
Wow. Oh my. The amount of calls and texts and everything. Holy crap. I am glad I gradually played this game, because my god. Hey, You're rank 5 now. Here comes the spam. Now, one thing I do want to say is that one of the things that I was definitely going through is the fact that I was really missing out on being able to fly everywhere. If you have been using the Oppressor Mark II or any car or helicopter for a long time, which are simply able to spawn, hell, even a buzzard, I would love to have one just simply to be able to be spawned, because having played the game for as long as I have and gotten so used to those things, you really start to appreciate how much you actually have on your main character. But no matter, we just kept on plowing through, and it was time to start doing some treasure hunts, because those treasure hunts are $250,000 each. So I started off with a treasure hunt. I got that, got my 50 headshots, 250k was in the pocket. And then of course the first thing that you do with the 250k is you spend half of it on a brand new arsenal, that being of course a homing launcher, a special carbine, also some explosives, and just basically some general things which will help you go on your way in later missions and stuff like that. When I finally had my arsenal, I noticed I got an invite to a CEO, and the CEO was like, hey, can you help me, and that sort of thing. So I was like, you know what? I'll make it a couple of grand, maybe earn some RP with it, so I'll help him out. Did the supply mission, got the supply car, and then I noticed something was a little off. 8 miles! 8 miles? What? Oh no, this fool has it in... He has a bunker in Toledo Bay. He has a bunker in Toledo fucking Bay. And now he finally shows up. You finally show up after I've done all the work, and I have to drive 8 miles. 8 miles! Has someone placed down mines? Yes, someone has placed down mines. So I'm being attacked by oppressors while also being attacked by mines. Nice. Got him. Three miles to go. Here comes a jet to finish off the job. A fucking course. A fucking course. Oh my god. So yeah, one salty Mark II user aside, I did rank up a little bit, I guess. So I guess it wasn't all for nothing. We got a good laugh out of it. But when I was done with that and I stumbled my way through the land of Los Santos some more, I did all the bounties, I got all the tomahawk kills, and there I was with another $250,000, making me a rank 6 with $379,000. Not bad for the first 3 or 4 hours of playing, if I might say so. So that was kind of what the end was with this recap right here. Honestly, I have to say, I really enjoyed myself. It was a very different experience. I mean, obviously, if you play the game as a higher rank and with all your millions and stuff like that, you kind of get repetition, and the freshness that was once for you in the game kind of disappears. One thing I do have to say, though, is that the game can be quite overwhelming, even for someone like myself. I didn't quite know where to start and where to go. There were multiple times where I just kind of looking like, okay, what should I do now? Because I didn't have enough money to buy a business. There wasn't really any double cash in RP going on missions or whatever. So it was kind of like, okay, what do I do now? So the thing that I kind of came up with is that for the next episode and for the next stream and stuff like that, I'm going to try and make my way to rank 12 and then potentially start seeing if I can do some heists with randoms. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting, isn't it? So, stick around for that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and make sure to check out the Twitch channel for future episodes being streamed live every Friday at 7 p.m. UK, and potentially other days as well, but I'll let you know if I do. But with all that said and with all that done, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.